Hey ballers, how you doing? This is Greg from Nuclear Paintball. Tonight I have here a brand new FS Hero tank, and with this I hope to dispel some crazy rumors about it. Nah, not really. I just want to tell you about it. So it's really no secret that Ninja's been ruling the roost the past couple years. They have been you know, they came out with the SL line, and then standard tanks. I mean, you can't even give them away anymore. Everybody wants an SL. They want that weight savings, and when you're talking, the weight savings from a standard 68 to an SL 68, I mean, it's almost half a pound, or over half a pound actually. I mean, that's pretty huge. So the SL tanks have been, one of the hotter things to get in paintball, and it's only natural that other companies, follow suit with their own versions, their own technology, whatever, however you want to say it. So Tiberius has brought this to market. However, this is manufactured by Guerilla Air. This is Guerilla Air tank. This is a Guerilla Air gauge, and this is definitely a myth reg if I've ever seen one. So some really cool things about this tank. It comes in a 48 cubic inch. It comes in a 68 cubic inch. It comes in the 77 cubic inch that we have right here. And then rather than coming out with a 90, they came out with an 88 cubic inch and a 100 cubic inch. So they actually added two kind of in-between sizes that kind of fit the bill between, the 77 and the 90, and then they kind of expand a little bit. So there's two more size choices in there. So if that 90 is a little too short for you, you're not getting quite enough air, you can step up to 100. If the 90 is plenty, but you want to save a little bit of space or something like that, you can go down and save a little bit on the 88. So it's nice to have a couple of other options out there for tank sizes instead of just the 3 or 4 that we've had the past couple of years in the super light. So these guys are I can't get over how light this tank is, for one. So I actually have here my old Ninja Gray Ghost tank here, and you can see, I mean, they're pretty much the same size. And I know this, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna weigh them, and I know it's not gonna surprise anybody, but I just want to give you an idea of what the dimensions are and how they compare to your other tank. So we're gonna weigh this guy here. This is the Old Faithful Gray Ghost. It's empty, and yes, it has a nipple cover on it, but it's probably less than an ounce. So this guy clocks in at 2 pounds 10 ounces. So that's 6 ounces shy of 3 pounds. Fill this with 4,500 psi, and you're probably 3 pounds, if not a little bit more than that. Now we're going to take our FS Hero tank and let's weigh that. All right, so we are at I got two results there. I got 2.37 and 2.41. So we'll just call it 2.4 ounces, or 2 pounds 4 ounces, just for the sake of argument. So we know that the Ninja 77 is 2 pounds right on the nose empty. They've published it, and I'm sure that there's probably a little bit of leeway here and there, depending on the scale and all the other stuff. So, but anyway, where they make up for it is, so the Ninja 77, that guy weighs in at, or it measures in at 11.25 inches, including the reg. All right. The First Strike Hero clocks in at less than 11. It looks like 10 3/4 inches from tip of the reg to the tail of the bottle. So while you're picking up a couple of ounces, you're losing like a half an inch. So when you put that on your gun, compared to the Ninja 77, it's going to feel, it's going to be a little bit tighter. And I mean, a half inch doesn't sound like much, but it's enough to be significant. If your arms are a certain length and you're reaching a little too far, or you're not reaching far enough, it can be uncomfortable. So, and us paintball players, everybody knows we're all about the comfort. So, a little bit heavier than the Ninja SL based on the numbers that they publish in the 77. I don't know if that's going to hold true for all their tanks, but we'll just assume that is going to be a similar trend in their technology. But it is shorter. It's using the Myth Reg, which I'm pretty sure makes up some of that room. These guys are famously small, and they perform very, very well. Guerilla Air is no stranger to paintball. They have been around for years and years and years. A guy named Dan Colby started the company after he had a little company called Air America for a number of years, where he designed some awesome regs there. So, so anyway, so some really cool features about this tank. Yes, it's light, 30% lighter than the standard Guerilla Air equivalent. This actually has a tri-label UN ISO certification. I'm not really sure what that means, but I'm pretty sure you can take it to Canada and not have to worry too much about getting your labels checked. So in the past, we've had like this whole thing where like, oh, you have to have this stamp and that stamp on your bottles, or you can't use them here, you can't use them there. I think this is pretty much universal. This has a 5-year hydro test cycle, which we're pretty much used to. Most of the modern carbon fibers are 5-year tanks. However, this doesn't expire at 15 years. This is a lifetime tank. You buy this could be the last tank you ever buy, which is pretty awesome. Now, as for the reg, they've made some improvements and added some features to the reg. So first and foremost, this is a fully rebuildable reg. I know that myths have a little bit of a stigma about them being a pain in the butt to work on or anything like that. And I don't really think that's the case. I've never really had any problems with them, but it's fully rebuildable. So something breaks in it, you can fix it. The other nice thing is it's fully adjustable. It has a fully adjustable output. So with Ninja, you can get low pressure, medium pressure, and high pressure out of their standard Pro Reg. And then if you want super low pressure, you have to go in and add some shims. If you want super high, or you actually have to swap the reg out to a super low pressure reg. Or if you want extra high pressure, you have to go and purchase a super high pressure reg. This guy does it all. So he does everything from 300 psi all the way up to whatever super high pressure is. It's got some nifty, nice burst discs here. It has a low profile fill nipple, like just like similar to what you see on the Ninja, not identical. But the one cool thing is the way this is set up. There's an Allen key that fits inside the nipple to take it on and off, so you don't have these tool flats out here that you're going to scratch your reg all up. You just stick your Allen key in there, twist it off, and it comes right off. So another thing that they built into this is this has a toolless 360 rotation, so you can actually adjust the tank. So sometimes say you screw it on and then you got the fill nipple jammed into the side of your hand, and that's just terrible. But hey, Ninja's got the Myth has got you covered. You can adjust it and turn it however you want, so you can see your reg or get this pointed out of the way. I usually set them up like this, so not like this. So the thing's that way and the reg is this way, or the gauge is this way, so I can see it. So anyway. So this is my review my overview of the new tanks. So, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up at the Nuclear Paintball Supply page on Facebook. And you can always shoot me an email at greg@nuclearpaintball.com, or you can go and check out our website where we have these guys in stock at www.nuclearpaintball.com. So thanks a lot, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.